All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio in Poplar Bluff, Missouri for sponsoring this Redline Game of the Week. She does hair, braids, makeup, updos, eyebrows, eyebrow tint, eyebrow elimination, and eyelash lift and tint. Get a hold of her at 573-776-3981. That's Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. 573-776-3981. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is Douglas Hawkins with Shelter Insurance out of Gainesville, Missouri, and they're excited to mention this. Some great news, as you see on the ad here. They were rated by J.D. Power the highest in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central region for 6 out of 7 years in a row. How about that? Hey, get a hold of Douglas or Heather in Gainesville at 417-679-3522. Next up on the sponsor video slideshow is E-Communications LLC. We appreciate them jumping on board and sponsoring this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Hey, we got to give them some love. They do a lot of things in the area, the community, the region, I guess you could say, but this is probably the most important, at least in my mind. How about their radiothon here for St. Jude? Listen to this. They raised $275,157.76. That is phenomenal stuff right there. We want to say thank you to all the folks at E-Communications LLC, not just for sponsoring this, but also for what they do and things just like you see on the screen right there. E-Communications. And now we have Salon Golden and Asher & Co. Boutique. Salon Golden, located at 1222 Missouri Avenue in West Plains, offering men's and ladies' hairstyling, lash extensions, and more. Asher & Co. Boutique is located inside of Salon Golden with the latest styles in women's clothing and accessories, along with customized high school and college apparel. We want to say thank you to both of them for jumping on board for this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Hey, let's give it up for the Four Corners Quartet. That's Andrew, Lee, Joseph, David, and their new pianist, Landon Ferris. Four Corners Quartet's based out of southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. They want to wish all the teams the best of luck in this Class 2 District 10 tournament. Hey, contact Andrew Ekman at 417-257-4301 for booking information at your church or event. Their new album titled Isaiah 11:12 is available for purchase on a CD or flash drive for $15, or it's available on all the streaming platforms. Again, that's Four Corners Quartet. All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to LGR's Land Management Services. That's owner Logan Roberts. We appreciate his support of not only our streams of this game, obviously of the youth here, all the boys teams at this tournament. Get a hold of them at 417-372-1261. That's 417-372-1261. LGR's Land Management Services. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Alliance and Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Nicholson Farms for jumping on board for this district tournament, postseason basketball here in Missouri. And for all of your farming and logging needs, get a hold of Nicholson Farms. In fact, get a hold of Blake specifically at 417-280-7690. Again, for all your farming and logging needs, reach out to Blake at 417-280-7690. That's Nicholson Farms. Hey, a big thank you to Chadwell Auction Service LLC out of Norwood, Missouri, for jumping on board and supporting our live streams of this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Hey, for all your auction needs, get a hold of those fine folks there at Chadwell Auction Service. Reach out to them at 417-830-0209. Again, 417-830-0209. Or you can visit them online, www.chadwellauctions.com. Wishing the Norwood Pirates the best of luck. Hey, here's April Gray with Shelter Insurance from Mansfield, Missouri. Hey, it's the hometown, the host school, if you will, here for this Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. We appreciate April Gray. And for home, life, business needs, insurance-wise, get a hold of April at 417-924-3310. That's 417-924-3310. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is Shannon Heating and Cooling Incorporated. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. Shannon Heating and Cooling, your York authorized dealer. Their family serving yours since 1987. You can get a hold of them at 417 926 4045. They're in Mountain Grove, Missouri. Again, that's 417 926 4045. Let's give a shout out to Williams Meat Company out of Norwood, Missouri for jumping on board and sponsoring us in this Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Williams Meat Company, you can find them at 725 South Eagle in Norwood. They're open from Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, in their business phone, 417-746-1969. They want to wish the Norwood Pirates the best of luck in this tournament. Again, get a hold of them at 417-746-1969. All of us at Redline Media Alliance and Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Mill Country Title for jumping on board and sponsoring our games of the week this week, which is the Class 2 District 10 basketball tournament for boys, serving the title, insurance, and closing needs of the Ozarks. They're in Gainesville and Ava. If you're in Gainesville, get a hold of them at 417-679-2107. If you're in Ava, 417-683-1907. That is Mill Country Title. Our next supporter of this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament is Wagoners Heating and Cooling LLC out of West Plains, Missouri. We appreciate all the fine folks there for jumping on board with us and sponsoring the youth here in this boys tournament. If you guys have any heating and cooling needs, get a hold of them at 417-293-6785. It's 417-293-6785. It's Wagoners Heating and Cooling LLC. Hey, let's get up to Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri, not only for sponsoring our event here, but also for helping us out. He's been very instrumental in helping out with not just the announcing and commentating, but also gathering sponsors for us. We sincerely appreciate it. Go see him in West Plains, Missouri, or call him 417-256-2173. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig. That's Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Mark of Excellence Award winner, and I would love the opportunity to earn your business 3 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, and the majority of those vehicles are backed by a warranty. Get this, at no charge to you. You can get a hold of me at 501-413-9715 or shop online at baldwinautomotivegroup.com. And my little girl Smalls would like to say, please go buy a truck for my dad. Mike Townsend Farms LLC, your next sponsor on the video slideshow here. He does a little bit of everything when it comes to hauling. Anything, everything, all the things you can think of. This guy does it. In fact, his slogan, you call, we haul. That number to call, 870-926-2119. Mike Townsend Farms LLC, 870-926-2119. Let's all give it up for Devin Ross with Rossway AV. That's Rossway Audio Video. They do a little bit of everything from commercial and residential services. In fact, they're listed on this business card right here on your screen. You can get a hold of him at 870-587-6204. That's Rossway Audio Video, 870-587-6204. Hey, y'all, don't forget, Red Line Media Alliance can live stream your event. Or if you don't want it live streamed, we can also record it, upload it to just about anywhere, and even download it to USB drive or DVD, whatever it may be. We do more than just Redline Game of the Weeks or tournaments or things of that nature. We do a little bit of everything. We've done weddings, we've done festivals, we've done parades, school events, meetings, whatever it is that you've got that you want filmed or live streamed, we'd love that opportunity. You can reach out to us on Facebook, on our Facebook page in the Messenger inbox, or contact me, the owner-operator, Andy Earls, at 501-41.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Class 2, District 2, or District 10, rather. This is Redline Media Corning Sports Report through Misha TV, and we are going to bring you some Class 2 District 10 basketball this week. But first, we're going to have the national anthem here right about now, so we'll go to that real quick. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed Well, like we were saying, it is Class 2 District 10 boys basketball, and this is, I would say, one of the toughest districts in the entire state of Class 2. We've got our first matchup of the night. This is the Mansfield Lions versus the Gainesville Bulldogs coming to you right here. We got the starting lineups coming up right now. First for Gainesville, they're the 5 seed heading into Class 2 District 10. Your first starter is number 21. That is Blake Henry. Your second starter is number 23, Owen Rhodes. Your third starter is number 24, Kellen Campbell. Then it's 25, Riley Stidham. And number 42 is, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong roster there. My apologies. 42 is Hunter Luna. I'll redo that roster in just a minute. Number 3 for Mansfield's Charlie Grubbs. Number 11 for Mansfield, Malachi Usuri. Number 14 for Mansfield, Haven Prowitz. Number 24, Kellen Campbell. And number 25, Riley Stidham. Your starting 5 for your Mansfield Lions. I will say Gainesville's starting 5. It's 25, Grant Leaker. Number 23, Avery Rodriguez. Number 24, Dawson Hewitt. Number 42, Hunter Luna. And number 21, Owen Donley. So that is your starting 5 for both the Gainesville Bulldogs and your Mansfield Lions. Tip-off here in just a moment. This is Class 2 District 10, one of the best, most competitive, most fierce districts in the entire state. In Class 2 at least, and we are offset. Mansfield starts out with the ball. They're going to run some offense here. They're quick. Gainesville playing tight. The shot up is good. That's number 25, Riley Stidham. And ladies and gentlemen, that's your first 2 points for the Mansfield Lions here in Class 2 District 10. The Lions full court pressing here to start. It's a 2-0 lead, 30 seconds in the ball game. That shot up is no good. It doesn't fall in. Rebounded by Stidham. And the Mansfield Lions take back the ball. He's going to take a wide open 3. That one no good. It's rebounded, and he's going to get a second chance. He's going to drive. The shot up, and it's good. That one's number 14, Haven Prowitz. And it's a 4-0 lead for the Mansfield Lions.
Apologies for it taking a second to get that score up and going.
Gainesville going to try to answer. They are down by 4, a little over a minute into this first quarter. Round 1 of Class 2 District 10. No travel call. The shot up is good, and that's number 25, Grant Leaker. He's a 6'1" junior guard / forward for the Gainesville Bulldogs. So it's a 2-point game. It is 4-2 now, the score. And Mansfield is still on top. They have possession here. Number 3 is going to take a shot and knocks it in for the 3. That was number 3, Charlie Grubbs, a 6'2" senior for the Mansfield Lions. That one stolen by Mansfield. They're going to fight for it on the floor. Gainesville actually keeps it. He's going to drive. He goes up for the shot. That one's no good, and he's going to go to the charity stripe to shoot 2. That's number 25 that's going to go to the line. That's Grant Leaker. And that foul will be charged.
All right, well, it looks like we have a homeless man coming up here to get on the mic. I believe his name's Andy Earls. I'm going to go ahead and get my headset off to him.
So Kellen Campbell charged with the foul, his first foul of the ball game of Class 2 District 10. So he makes both his free throws, and it is a 3-point ball game, just over 2 minutes into this ball game. Mansfield going to try to answer. He goes inside. That shot no good. It's foul. And that'll send Riley Stidham to the line. That foul is on Grant Leaker. his first foul of the game, and it's the first team foul for the Gainesville Bulldogs. So a 7-4 ball game, and Mansfield is going to inbound, so they're not going to say it was not a shooting foul. So we will play on. Mansfield going to try to score here. Number 21 inside, 24 out to 25. No good on the three. It's rebounded by Gainesville. And they're still getting full court press, and that one's knocked out of bounds. And that was last touch by Gainesville, I believe. So it'll be, the refs are gonna talk it over there. They're gonna decide who that was last touched by. So it'll be Mansfield basketball. So tough break for the for the Gainesville Bulldogs. As that one last touched them. They were getting full court pressed, and they have been so far in this first quarter by the Mansfield Lions. That shot up is no good, and there's going to be another foul, and that'll send Malachi Uzri to the line for the first time tonight. That foul is on Avery Rodriguez. That will be his first foul of the game, and that'll be the second team foul for the Gainesville Bulldogs. His first free throw is no good. This is our first matchup of the night. Next, we'll have number 2 Hartville playing number 7 Dora. And then to cap off the night, we'll have Bakersfield, the number 3 seed, versus number 6 Fordland. And it's going to be a really fun district tournament, as I would say the toughest district in Class 2 for sure. Gainesville being tightly pressed as that one's almost stolen. They're going to fight for it on the floor. Gainesville recovers. And that one's almost stolen again. They're going to get on the floor for it again. And wow, this is just a, wow. We're going to replay that. So Blake Henry for Mansfield just reached in there and grabbed it from him. That was the second time that they got stolen from them on that drive. It was kind of a bang-bang play there. Gainesville retains possession after the jump ball. And they're going to call a foul there. And that'll be number 25 sent to the line. That's Grant Leaker for Gainesville. And that foul is on Blake Henry, his first. He's a senior for Mansfield. He's 6'3", very tall. One of the bigger guys for this Mansfield team. This Mansfield team is slightly oversized compared to this Gainesville Bulldog squad. So that'll be something to watch out for in today's game. He makes both of his free throws, and they are now within 2. We're about halfway through this first quarter. It's an 8-6 ball game. Mansfield Lions up on top. There's going to be another foul called. And this time that'll be on Gainesville. So no shooting foul there. It'll be inbounded by Malachi Uzri. That foul was charged to number 24, Dawson Hewitt, and that's his second foul of the first quarter, so he is in some foul trouble here early on. That shot up is no good, and that'll go out of bounds, so it'll be Gainesville basketball. So Gainesville inbounds, and Mansfield still full court pressing here. Student section getting on their feet. The shot up is blocked by number 24, and it's taken down the court, and he's going to go up with the easy 2 points. It's another 2 points for the Mansfield Lions, and that's what you want to see there if you're Mansfield, just getting the steal yet again. He had a block and a steal on that drive. That shot up from 42 is good, so he answers with 2 points. That's Hunter Luna, the 6-foot senior. So we're back to a 2-point ball game, 3.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Some back and forth here early here in Class 2 District 10. That shot no good. Rebounded by his teammate. He's going to try it again, and that one's no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. They take it across midcourt, hoping to tie this game with 3 minutes to play. Mansfield still hammering them on defense, and that one's stolen. Another turnover for Gainesville. That's the 4th or 5th turnover in this quarter. Mansfield to slow down the offense just a little bit. They are up by 2. (21) goes back out to 24. He's going to drive. The shot up is good. 2 more points for Mansfield, and it's a 12-8 ball game here with 2.5 minutes to play. Gainesville having trouble getting across midcourt. Mansfield with the press. That shot is good from 24. That's Dawson Hewitt. And that puts them back within 2 points. It's 12-10 the score. Mansfield still up by 2. Very close game here in the first quarter. Inside. He's going to go up with the shot. That one's no good. It's rebounded by his teammate. Number 21 goes up, and that one's good. Blake Henry with 2 points. And it's 14-10. Gainesville are going to try to answer with some more points here. They've got to get some stops on defense if they want to play up close with Mansfield tonight. That one's stolen again, and Mansfield is just stealing the ball left and right, and that's 2 more points for Mansfield. Number 11, Malachi Usery with the 2 points. It's a 16-10 ball game. Mansfield has stolen the ball 3 or 4 times already in this first quarter. That shot goes up and no good. Rebounded by Mansfield, and Gainesville having trouble with the rebounds as well, so definitely not a very good first quarter for Gainesville. That shot up is good. He was wide open. And that's number 3, Charlie Grubbs, with 2 points. It's 18-10 now as they are extending this lead. So Gainesville down by 8 here with less than a minute to go. He takes a 3 and he knocks it in. That's number 25, Grant Leaker. And he puts the Bulldogs back within 5. Mansfield, though, with 36 left to play, and they're going to try and extend this lead going into the second quarter. He takes a mid-range jumper. That one no good. That one, he gets his own rebound. He goes up with a shot. He's fouled and one. Blake Henry is going to try to make it a 3-point play on the end one. So give him the bucket and send him to the charity stripe, as this is now a 7-point lead for Mansfield, and we have a couple sub-ins on both sides of the court. That foul was called on number 23, Avery Rodriguez. That is his second foul and the 4th team foul for the Bulldogs here in the first quarter. He misses the free throw, but it's rebounded by his teammate. He's going to go up, and the shot no good. Rebounded by Mansfield, so Gainesville yet again struggling to get the rebounds. That shot from 3, no good, and that's going to end the first quarter, a 20-13 ball game. The Mansfield Lions coming out hot, and Andy, you're here. You made it.
Hi, I'm happy to be here, excited to be here. Thankful for the opportunity. Big thanks to Coach Campbell, the AD here at Mansfield. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this opportunity. Thank you, Knight Rider, Ryden Deckard, for being here. Without him, you all wouldn't have had any commentary because I couldn't get off work in time. Thanks to this guy right here, Devin Ross. You can't see him. I hope you're about to. Big thanks to him. He's the reason why we're set up here, and I can't say thanks enough to him. So you folks that paid your hard-earned money to get on here and to be a part of this, we appreciate you guys. I really, really do. I'm getting a call there from somebody in Mountain View, so I'll probably take it here in a minute. But first, we can't do what we do without you, the sponsor. Let's go over those real quick. We've got Asher & Co. / Salon Golden. Two companies, same place there. We appreciate them. April Gray, Shelter Insurance out of Mansfield right here, hometown. E-Communications, LGR's Land Management Services. Douglas Hawkins, Shelter Insurance out of Gainesville. Obviously, we've got both Shelter Insurance represented in this ball game here between Mansfield and Gainesville. Mill Country Title, Wagoners Heating and Cooling, Williams Meat Company, Nicholson Farms, Chadwell Auctions, Shannon Heating and Cooling, and Four Corners Quartet. Our buddy Andrew Ekman's a part of that. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. We appreciate everybody for tuning in with us right now. If you are, you can actually share that link out there. Now, people still have to pay. That's Misha's deal, not ours. But share that link out there on social media. Let them know that we do have a live stream right now. We don't have a cameraman as he goes right in front of it, but we do have a live stream right now. And my name's Andy Earls. I'm going to shut up and let the man Knight Rider take over here.
Thank you, Andy. And that's 2 more points for Mansfield, so they're off hot in the second quarter, and they are not going to slow down. It is 22-13 the score. And Gainesville, they've got to hurry up and close this gap before it gets too late. I know it's the first half is that one. It's good for 2 points, so they answer. That's number 24, Dawson Hewitt, with the 2 points. And I think that one was knocked out of bounds. I couldn't see it. And it was last touch by Mansfield. So Gainesville back with possession.
There we go. Now we got sorry. We had someone go in front of the camera there. We apologize just for a second there. Ryden, I'm going to let you take over. I'm gonna make sure that wasn't one of our sponsors there mentioned anything about the ads or anything. I'll be right back. I'm going to take his phone call.
Sounds good, Andy. Thank you. 22-17 the score here. Mansfield up by 5. So Gainesville kind of closing the gap just a little bit. That shot from 3 is good. He says, never mind. I will take that 3, and it is a 25-17 game. So we're back to an 8-point lead for the Mansfield Lions. Gainesville, that's going to be a foul call, no travel. And that's going to be the first team foul for Mansfield. In the quarter, that foul was on number 14, Haven Protes, a 5'11 junior. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the names. Gainesville trying to answer here. They are down by 8 with a minute and a half into this second quarter. Class 2, District 10, round 1. The first game of the night. We've got 2 more after this, so stay tuned for those. That shot up is no good. He's fouled.
Let's watch the replay on that one here real quick, Ryden. Good positioning down low. What I like about it, goes right at the defender. I love that. Going right at the defender. When you're the more aggressive guy, more times than not, you actually get that call from the officials. Sometimes you can be a little too aggressive, but in that point right there, great job being aggressive by number 15 there for the Gainesville Bulldogs. By the way, if you're just tuning in with us, Gainesville and the Road Blacks, they'll be going from the right side of your screen to the left, and, of course, the hometown Mansfield Lions and the home whites.
So he makes both the free throws, and it's back now to a 6-point game. And Mansfield playing aggressive still. They have not slowed down very much since that first quarter. That was a very good first quarter for the Lions.
Yes, it was.
That one almost stolen by Gainesville. That's going to be knocked out of bounds, and I think that was last touched by the Mansfield Lions. So to be Gainesville basketball, and they're getting another chance to get some more points on the board.
I just want to say that this building, I've never been in this building before, but it's about, I'd say, 60% full right now, and it's loud. Man, if Mansfield can survive Gainesville or not and keep their way going, that home court advantage will be huge for these Mansfield Lions.
Absolutely. That one no good on the 3, rebounded by Mansfield. They are still up by 6, 5.5 left to play in this second quarter. We apologize. We don't have a clock up for you, so I will be keeping you all updated on the game clock. That shot is blocked. Wow. That was number 15 for Gainesville. let's see who that was. That was Brandon Fry. He's a 6'3" sophomore.
Big time shot there from downtown. Shot it with confidence. Landed in front of him. Held that follow through. I love it. Good form, young man.
And they're up to the biggest lead of the night so far. 9-point lead for the Lions. Gainesville tries to answer, but it's rebounded. And they're going to call a timeout with just under 5 to play. 28-19 the score. And that's going to be a Mansfield timeout. Very aggressive by Mansfield. I mean, Mansfield has played so aggressive. They have come out of the gates hot. They are wanting to win this ball game. And just to kind of run through the bracket real quick.
Yes.
Whoever wins this ball game will play the #1 seed Norwood. And I'm actually...
Yeah, congratulations. You survived. Either one of these teams is extremely tough. If you're able to survive tonight, hey, congratulations. Who do you get? You just get Norwood.
Well, and I'll tell you this. Norwood is, as of today, is ranked #3 in Class 2. And, you know, what's funny is that Hartville is #2 now in Class 2, and they're the 2 seed tonight.
Isn't that strange?
So
It's funny how those rankings work. But, hey, listen, all that tells you is you got at least 2 top-tier teams, and you got some teams that can make some noise. I promise you, the Bakersfields, the Mansfields, the Gainesvilles of this tournament can make some noise. And listen, on one night, it's just one night. It ain't like it's best of 3 series against each other. It's one night, win or go home. That's why I love postseason basketball.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun one. That one's stolen by Mansfield, and they just wanting it more now as they get another turnover. He's going to take a 3. No good. And that's going to be out of bounds. It touched the cable.
I'm going to tell you the Junior Haven Proets, this kid, it doesn't matter. He's open no matter where the defender is. That's how he feels. I love it. He feels like he's got the green light, and he's going to let it fly, and he's got a good-looking shot. Now, that shot didn't go in, but I hope that young man keeps shooting because it sure does look good.
Well, with the way Mansfield's playing tonight so far, we may be seeing them in the championship this week. Gainesville going to answer here. The shot up is good. That's 25, Grant Leaker.
Oh, Brant, I'm telling you something right there. That was impressive. Very, very impressive. First of all, to get in there, and then the body control. And then you got to have soft touch. That's kind of that, 14, 15-foot shot there. And he didn't really shoot. It's more of a floater. That's nice.
Very good shot. Very talented young man. 28-21. He's going to take a 3. That one no good and out of bounds. It'll be Gainesville basketball. So 3:45 left to play in the second quarter. It is 28-21. The Mansfield Lions lead by 7 here in round 1 of Class 2, District 10. Coming up next, we'll have Hartville versus Dora, and then Bakersfield versus Fordland. My boy Andrew Ekman will be calling that game. Can't wait to have him on here.
I'm going to give a shout out here real quick to Charlie Groves, #3, the senior. The hustle in that last play, couldn't get to it, but the little things sometimes mean a big difference. Kudos, #3 there in white. We try to notice those little things that maybe some of the other commentators and streaming companies don't notice, that don't go on the box score there for the newspaper the next day or whatever in the highlight reel. But good job, #3. It's small plays like that make a difference. We had a substitution coming in later. They're going to let him come in. They are, it looks like.
So it looks like Dawson Hewitt's going to come in for Grant Leaker for the Gainesville Bulldogs.
Good job there by the scoreboard operators or scores table operators there. They saw that and got it in quick. They wanted to travel on the inbound. He did shuffle his feet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Gainesville, he trips a little bit, and he wound up getting it to his teammate. That was a very impressive. I don't know if that was luck or just talent, but that was a very good pass right to his teammate. Kept it from getting stolen yet again.
Sometimes you're in the right place at the right time, and that was exactly the case.
Absolutely.
For Owen, I believe it was Owen Donnelly, or maybe it was Avery Rodriguez who had that.
The energy is matched. It's stolen by Mansfield yet again, and he has a little trouble holding on to the ball. The shot is no good, and it's rebounded by Hunter Luna. And that one's stolen again. Wow. Mansfield going down to the other end of the court and getting 2 more points, and that's going to be a timeout called by Gainesville. It is 30-21 with 2:45 left to play in the second, and we just had back-to-back steals, and holy cow. If you are just tuning in with us, if you weren't able to catch the first quarter, that first quarter was filled with many, many steals from Mansfield. Mansfield playing aggressive in that first quarter, and they have yet to show any signs of slowing down in this second quarter. They're going to break the huddle and get back out there, but
I tell you, defense to offense, sometimes getting those easy transition buckets means so much for teams, and got to give Mansfield credit, especially at the guard level. The guards are absolutely harassing like a gnat. They're just not going away to these Gainesville ball handlers. These Gainesville offensive players have got to come to the ball, meet that pass, help these point guards, these two guards out a little bit on this defensive pressure, especially up top.
Absolutely. He almost loses that one, so yet again, some more pressure, and they are just a good defensive ball team right here. As that shot up is no good. Luna gets the rebound, and they're going to slow it down a little bit. He's going to try to go up, and they're going to call a foul.
I want to give some love to Hunter Luna, man. Strong like bull, number 42 in black down there, gathering up that rebound and keeping this offensive possession alive. And listen, Gainesville needs something to stop the bleeding. They could use it right here. Luna, credit him for keeping this possession alive.
He gets it in. The shot up is good. So he found an opening, and that was Avery Rodriguez. And the Gainesville Bulldogs only down by 7 now, as they are slowly inching back with 2 left to play in the second quarter.
Avery, I don't know if they have track at Gainesville, but I want that kid doing triple jump. My goodness, that jump stop,
Yeah.
I think he jump stopped 4 feet.
That one blocked. I don't know if that was blocked by one of the Gainesville players or if that was from the backboard. We'll take a look at that replay here. I think
a little of both.
I think that was Grant Leaker. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was Grant Leaker with the block, as that's another 2 points for Mansfield. It's 32-23 with 1:50 left to play in the second quarter. Mansfield, their full court press has been their key tonight, as that one's missed and rebounded by Mansfield. 21 tried to shoot a 3, and he almost gets a steal there, but instead his teammate does, and that'll be back in the hands of the Bulldogs.
I like what I'm seeing from Grant Leaker, 25 in black, too. The kid's doing a little bit of everything right now for Gainesville. Speaking of, there he goes at it. Couldn't get to go.
There's going to be a jump ball called. That'll be Gainesville basketball. This quarter, this first half has been so fast-paced that I have hardly had any time to catch a breath. The next play's already happened, and Mansfield's getting a steal, or there's a block from Gainesville or something. But this has been a very good ball game so far. That shot up is no good. Rebounded by Luna. He's no good on the second chance bucket. And there's going to be a foul called.
You see Luna, bless his heart, he turned and looked at Coach like, man, I know I should have had that one. But, hey, sometimes that's easier said than done when you got 4 or 5 Lions there trying to swat the ball and deflect it.
And Avery Rodriguez has his 3rd foul of the game, so he's in a little bit of a foul trouble with 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. That'll be something to watch for.
I was just going to say, good point. Something to watch for, because he's done a little bit of everything as well for Gainesville, offense and defense. We'll see what happens here with him on the bench.
That one deflected and knocked out of bounds. That'll be Mansfield basketball still. Good job by, I think that was number 24. That was Dawson Hewitt. Good job by him. He jumped up and he swatted that ball.
That was a good job by the fan in the corner, catching it off the bounce, too. I like that. All right, ricocheted off the wall and didn't flinch at all.
Mansfield slowing it down here a little bit. We got just under a minute left to play here in the second quarter. 32-23. Mansfield up by 9. Crowd's gotten a little quieter here in the past few minutes. That shot from 3 is good. 21, that was Blake Henry.
That'll wake him up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So the crowd is a little louder now. It's 30 seconds left to play, and Gainesville's going to try to get maybe a final shot here of the quarter. That shot from Luna is good, and Henry Luna has been really good so far in this game.
That's a beautiful dish right there. Nice, fine dribble drive. First of all, you got to cut the baseline off if you're on defense or use it as an extra fender. He didn't. Got in there and a nice dish inside. I love it.
We got 5 seconds left to play. The shot up from 21, no good. Knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be last touch by Mansfield. So Gainesville's going to get another chance with 1.9 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have a final shot.
Oh, he might have
got fouled, I believe.
Ooh, that was close.
But it won't matter. That will end the quarter. 35-25 the score. Mansfield up on top by 10 here in the first round of Class 2 District 10.
Hey, we want to say thank you to all the sponsors that jumped on board with us. We're going to give them an opportunity to be heard, to be seen in this sponsor video that we created late last night and early this morning for them. Guys, thank y'all for jumping on board. We'll be back in about 9.5 minutes.
All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio in Poplar Bluff, Missouri for sponsoring this Redline Game of the Week. She does hair, braids, makeup, updos, eyebrows, eyebrow tint, eyebrow elimination, and eyelash lift and tint. Get a hold of her at 573-776-3981. That's Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. 573-776-3981. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is Douglas Hawkins with Shelter Insurance out of Gainesville, Missouri, and they're excited to mention this. Some great news, as you see on the ad here. They were rated by J.D. Power the highest in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central region for 6 out of 7 years in a row. How about that? Hey, get a hold of Douglas or Heather in Gainesville at 417-679-3522. Next up on the sponsor video slideshow is E-Communications, LLC. We appreciate them jumping on board and sponsoring this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Hey, we got to give them some love. They do a lot of things in the area, the community, the region, I guess you could say, but this is probably the most important, at least in my mind. How about their radio-a-thon here for St. Jude? Listen to this. They raised $275,157.76. That is phenomenal stuff right there. We want to say thank you to all the folks at E-Communications LLC, not just for sponsoring this, but also for what they do and things just like you see on the screen right there. E-Communications. And now we have Salon Golden and Asher & Co. Boutique. Salon Golden, located at 1222 Missouri Avenue in West Plains, offering men's and ladies' hairstyling, lash extensions, and more. Asher & Co. Boutique is located inside of Salon Golden with the latest styles in women's clothing and accessories, along with customized high school and college apparel. We want to say thank you to both of them for jumping on board for this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Hey, let's give it up for the Four Corners Quartet. That's Andrew, Lee, Joseph, David, and their new pianist, Landon Ferris. Four Corners Quartet's based out of southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. They want to wish all the teams the best of luck in this Class 2 District 10 tournament. Hey, contact Andrew 574301 for booking information at your church or event. Their new album titled Isaiah 11:12 is available for purchase on a CD or flash drive for $15, or it's available on all the streaming platforms. Again, that's Four Corners Quartet. All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to LGR's Land Management Services. That's owner Logan Roberts. We appreciate his support of not only our streams of this game, obviously of the youth here, all the boys teams at this tournament. Get a hold of them at 417-372-1261. That's 417-372-1261. LGR's Land Management Services. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Alliance and Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Nicholson Farms for jumping on board for this district tournament, postseason basketball here in Missouri. And for all of your farming and logging needs, get a hold of Nicholson Farms. In fact, get a hold of Blake specifically at 417-280-7690. Again, for all your farming and logging needs, reach out to Blake at 417-280-7690. That's Nicholson Farms. Hey, a big thank you to Chadwell Auction Service, LLC, out of Norwood, Missouri, for jumping on board and supporting our live streams of this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Hey, for all your auction needs, get a hold of those fine folks there at Chadwell Auction Service. Reach out to them at 417-830-0209. Again, 417-830-0209. Or you can visit them online, www.chadwellauctions.com. Wishing the Norwood Pirates the best of luck. Hey, here's April Gray with Shelter Insurance from Mansfield, Missouri. Hey, it's the hometown, the host school, if you will, here for this Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. We appreciate April Gray. And for all of your auto, home, life, business needs, insurance-wise, get a hold of April at 417-924-3310. That's 417-924-3310. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is Shannon Heating and Cooling Incorporated. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. Shannon Heating and Cooling, your York authorized dealer. Their family serving yours since 1987. You can get a hold of them at 417-926-4045. They're in Mountain Grove, Missouri. Again, that's 417-926-4045. Let's give a shout out to Williams Meat Company out of Norwood, Missouri for jumping on board and sponsoring us in this Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament. Williams Meat Company, you can find them at 725 South Eagle in Norwood. They're open from Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, in their business phone, 417-746-1969. They want to wish the Norwood Pirates the best of luck in this tournament. Again, get a hold of them at 417-746-1969. All of us at Redline Media Alliance and Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Mill Country Title for jumping on board and sponsoring our games of the week this week, which is the Class 2 District 10 basketball tournament for boys, serving the title, insurance, and closing needs of the Ozarks. They're in Gainesville and Ava. If you're in Gainesville, get a hold of them at 417-679-2107. If you're in Ava, 417-683-1907. That is Mill Country Title. Our next supporter of this Missouri Class 2 District 10 boys basketball tournament is Wagoners Heating and Cooling LLC out of West Plains, Missouri. We appreciate all the fine folks there for jumping on board with us and sponsoring the youth here in this boys tournament. If you guys have any heating and cooling needs, get a hold of them at 417-293-6785. That's 417-293-6785. That's Wagoners Heating and Cooling LLC. Hey, let's get up to Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri, not only for sponsoring our event here, but also for helping us out. He's been very instrumental in helping out with not just the announcing and commentating, but also gathering sponsors for us, and we sincerely appreciate it. Go see him in West Plains, Missouri, or call him 417-256-2173. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig. That's Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Mark of Excellence Award winner, and I would love the opportunity to earn your business 3 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, and the majority of those vehicles are backed by a warranty. Get this, at no charge to you. You can get a hold of me at 501-413-9715 or shop online at baldwinautomotivegroup.com. And my little girl Smalls would like to say,
please go buy a truck for my dad.
Mike Townsend Farms LLC, your next sponsor on the video slideshow here. He does a little bit of everything when it comes to hauling anything, everything, all the things you can think of. This guy does it. In fact, his slogan, you call, we haul. That number to call, 870-926-2119. Mike Townsend Farms LLC, 870-926-2119. Let's all give it up for Devin Ross with Rossway AV. That's Rossway Audio Video. They do a little bit of everything from commercial and residential services. In fact, they're listed on this business card right here on your screen. You can get a hold of him at 870-587-6204. That's Rossway Audio Video, 870-587-6204. Hey, y'all, don't forget, Red Line Media Alliance can live stream your event. Or if you don't want it live streamed, we can also record it, upload it to just about anywhere, and even download it to USB drive or DVD, whatever it may be. We do more than just Redline Game of the Weeks or tournaments or things of that nature. We do a little bit of everything. We've done weddings, we've done festivals, we've done parades, school events, meetings, whatever it is that you've got that you want filmed or live streamed, we'd love that opportunity. You can reach out to us on Facebook on our Facebook page in the Messenger inbox, or contact me, the owner-operator, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715.
And we are back for the second half of Class 2 District 10 basketball. Mansfield starting out hot with 2 points. It is 37-25 now as we open up this third quarter. So far it looks like Mansfield's back to what they were in the first half, just playing aggressive. The defense slowed down just a little bit. A lot calmer of a ball game as we are on the other side of the court now. Gainesville hoping to have some better luck in the second half. That shot up is good, and they answer with 2 points. We're back to a 10-point game. It's 37-27.
I think that's a crucial job right there to answer early on. This thing could get out of hand real quick. You've got to fight back. You got to have some buckets. Listen, Mansfield's defense has been dynamite here in the first half. Hopefully the coaches here for Gainesville figured something out after 1 half of play.
Mansfield going to try to extend this lead here. They want to shut down these Bulldogs as that 3 is good by number 14. Or, I'm sorry, was that? Yeah, that was 14. That was Haven Crowitz. And that's going to be a 40-27 lead for the Lions as we are 6:45 left to play in the third quarter. That shot up is no good, and Luna almost gets the rebound, but it winds up going to Protz. He's going to drive the shot up, no good, no foul either, and Gainesville with the rebound. So it touched the hands of several guys as he takes a jump back too, and that one's no good, and Mansfield gets the rebound.
I got to tell you, Haven is craving the basketball, baby. He says, feed me. The kid is letting it loose inside, outside, at all 3 levels right now. 14 and White having himself a night.
He thought about taking the 3. He decides against it. He's setting up the offense. He tries to go inside to 21, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Mansfield basketball.
And it's so interesting how teams decide to attack teams. Obviously, you got a team playing man-to-man, playing zone. There's different ways to attack it, but it's so interesting, too, to see. And right now, to me, it's this right there, the pick and roll at the top that is the difference right now. That help side defense for Gainesville has got to start collapsing and helping out on that drive.
100%. So the Lions are up by 13, and Gainesville, they still need to kind of close this gap a little bit. That one's almost lost, and that one, it went out of bounds, so that'll be Mansfield basketball. I think that went off of, looks like that was Blake Henry's foot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, Owen Donley.
I think Coach is saying, hey, we had a kick ball before that. Come on.
Yeah, well, that's what I was waiting on. I thought they were going to call the kickball on Donley. That one's stolen, and Gainesville, he's going to go up with the easy 2, and he gets it. It's now a 40-29 ball game.
Dawson's place. Dawson Hewitt. A little thievery here in Mansfield, Missouri. Picked the pocket and cleaned it off the glass. 40-29 is your score.
He's going to take a 3. That one's good. That's 25. Riley Stidham. And, man, he has been pretty good so far from 3 tonight. He is a 6'3 senior, so leading this Mansfield Lions squad.
Man, I'm going to tell you, Ryden, this Mansfield team has multiple ways to score buckets, multiple layers of offense. Oh, baby,
wow.
What's this?
Whoa.
Count the basket and a 1.
Dawson Hewitt. Look at the replay there. Dawson Hewitt goes up, and he is not afraid to attack inside. He's not afraid to draw the foul.
Contact is his friend. Dawson, tougher than a long weekend at your in-laws, number 24 in black. Wow.
So it's 43-31. He's going to try to close the gap. He misses the free throw.
Riding on that shot, he got hit in the lower extremity, the upper body, on the hand, a little bit of everywhere, and he still finished.
That shot from 3 is no good. Rebounded, no rebound. Last touch by Gainesville. That was a good call there. I don't think Gainesville liked that call. You see, it was last touch by 24. That was close.
These officials have such a tough job, and I would never volunteer for something like it. And kudos to them. Hey, listen, if you come in thinking they're going to be perfect, that's on us because they're human beings. But, man, they do a great job night in and night out.
The second chance bucket is good, and that's Haven Protz.
This kid's fun to watch, right? Number 14 in white. Man, he's like your Visa card. Don't leave home without him, man.
Right.
Make sure he's on the bus when you're coming up.
Absolutely.
Kick and play.
Deep pass. That one saved by Mansfield. So another turnover for Gainesville, and they're going to get the points. No foul called, and that's his 2 more points. It's Blake Henry with the 2, and it's going to be a timeout called by Gainesville. It's 47-31, and we're already halfway through the third quarter.
Blake Henry, the Maytag repairman. Put it on the spin cycle, baby. Hello. Wow. That's impressive, folks. That is extremely impressive. You see the cheerleaders down there at the bottom of your screen there. We love it when the cheerleaders are out there loud and proud. Speaking of proud, we are proud to say that we had great support for this tournament, and we want to thank Asher & Co. / Salon Golden, April Gray with Shelter Insurance right here in Mansfield, Missouri, E-Communications, LGR's Land Management Services, Douglas Hawkins Shelter Insurance out of Gainesville, Mill Country Title, Wagoners Heating and Cooling, Williams Meat Company, Nicholson Farms, Chadwell Auctions, Shannon Heating and Cooling, and Four Corners Quartet. Without you guys, we could not do this tonight, so thank you so much. We sincerely appreciate you guys jumping on board with us for this Class 2 District 10 basketball tournament. 4:05 to go in the third quarter here. We appreciate Ryden, Knight Rider, our play-by-play guy tonight, for being here. You got here early enough to actually have some commentary for that first game. I was a little worried I couldn't get here in time at work, and so I really appreciate you saving the day, my friend.
Of course, appreciate the opportunity yet again. So Gainesville will start out with possession after the timeout. Exactly 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, and the Lions are up by 16. Gainesville blocked the shot, and they're going to call a foul. We're going to replay that. That's Charlie Grubbs is going to be charged with the foul, and that'll send Dawson Hewitt to the line yet again.
I wonder if it was the first hack and not the second one, maybe. The second one, I think he got ball. It's really hard to tell. Even on instant replay, it's hard to tell. But the first one, he kind of hacked the shoulder and then went up and did it again. I think that's what got him. That's his third foul.
Yeah.
I know mentioning that as well. But keep in mind, he's a 6'2 senior, is Grubbs, and he's made an impact early on. He goes to the bench at the 3:54 mark of third quarter.
So no good on the free throws, and that is a good break for the Mansfield Lions as they are still up by 16 here with under 4 to play.
Rod, I'm sitting here watching this Mansfield team, and I'm shocked. I haven't watched them all year, but I am shocked that this team is a 4 seed in any tournament, to be honest with you.
Whoa, that one, he hit the wall and kind of busted his face a little bit.
Let's
I think
watch
he's
that
okay.
again. Yeah, we sure hope he is. I love the effort. Look at this from the back. So never gave up. That's all gas, no brakes. Put it in the left-hand lane, full tilt boogie, and hammer down. I love it.
And there's no extended padding over there, so he hit the full
he hit
brick
the wall.
He hit the wall. Gainesville going to try to get some points on the board. Luna, no good on the shot, and that one's rebounded by Blake Henry. So it's a 47-31 ball game still. Kind of quiet on the offense from both sides.
Well, and here's the thing for Gainesville. You either got to get some defense to offense, some transition stuff, get out and run, or you've got to get some second chance opportunities. I want to see their guards. It's a beautiful cut, by the way, beautiful pass. I want to see their guards crashing the boards, but a problem with that is you got number 21 Blake Henry in there, 6'3", who can sky to get these rebounds on the defensive side.
Absolutely. That shot from 3 is good. And that's Kellen Campbell with 3 points. So,
man, they needed that really bad. 2:38 to go. 15-point game now. We got a guy on the floor. It's Luna, I do believe.
So the Gainesville kind of playing some defense of their own now. They're pressing a little bit here. They're really wanting to get back into this one. This is a do-or-die situation. Winner goes on and loser goes home, as that one's 2 more points for Blake Henry for the Mansfield Lions. It's 51-34, a 17-point lead.
Yeah, I tell you, if you're Mansfield's coach right now, you're creeping into the 2-minute mark. Yes, hey, listen, let's just cut this thing down to 12. Let's get down to 12, and then halfway through the fourth, let's get it down to 5 or 6. Give ourselves a puncher's chance at this thing.
That one no good from 3 and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Gainesville. It'll still be Mansfield basketball.
I'll give a shout-out to the PA guy, too. He's done a phenomenal job here early on tonight. Not sure who it is. We'll try to get a name at some point in this tournament, but give him some love. Appreciate the ladies at the gatekeeps up here at the table right when you come in. Extremely nice. And they told me their darn names, and I've already forgotten them. I should have wrote them down. I will try to get that, too, in between games for them as well.
So Mansfield with a 17-point lead over the Gainesville Bulldogs. And
Wow.
trying to make it 19, but he's fouled, and he'll have a shot there as he'll go to the line.
This Blake Henry kid, we need to be checking some birth certificates. He looks 27. I think I saw him in the Olympic wrestling a few years ago, I'm pretty sure. No, all joking aside, the kid's a grown man out here, and he's showing. Listen, it's one thing to have the God-given size, but you got to still put the work in, man.
Absolutely.
This kid's ripped. The kid has a motor, the heart. If I'm a college out there, and I don't know if his kid's playing, I don't know if he wants to, but if I'm a college out there, I'm looking at this kid a little closer.
Absolutely. I like his shoes, too. The neon green, the neon yellow.
And then maybe the most important thing
man.
is the shoes. Yeah, they are. They definitely stick out, Rod, and I'll give you that.
Well, Gainesville's going to try to crawl back into this one. I feel like I keep saying that, but they are running out of opportunities as that one is no good and rebounded by Mansfield. He takes a hard tumble. He tucks it and rolls. Wow, that was number 23, Avery Rodriguez, and he tripped a little bit on one of the guy's foots and just did a little bit of a tuck and roll there.
I thought he might have been on fire there for a second. They'll stop, drop, and roll exercise.
Mansfield up in the shot, it's good, and that's Kellen Campbell with 2 points. 19-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Man, that kid, 6'3", and he's got long reach.
That was shot no good. And that's stolen by, I think it was rebounded by Gainesville and stolen by Mansfield. And, man, making 2 more points. That's Kellen Campbell again.
That's a tough break. And I got to give Dawson Hewitt credit on the other end. I've been begging for some of these guards to crash the boards, and he did. He just came down on a foot, I think is what happened. I think he kind of tweaked the ankle coming down. But
looked like it.
Great job, 24 in black, even though it didn't work out for Gainesville. Love the effort.
So a 21-point lead now with 20 seconds left to play in this third quarter. It feels like this game is flying by. And that one.
Oh, boy, that's a tough call. What do you call here? Let's watch the replay. We apologize. We missed that one on the camera, guys. We apologize. But it looked like, look, a lot of contact, sure, but they're letting them play. I'm okay with that. He goes down on the ball, and I think his shoulder was out of bounds, so I get it.
Hey, I just like to say it's been a clean game so far. Nobody's been getting mean, no unsportsmanship so far.
That's true, yeah.
It's been a very clean game. Is that one no good on the shot? And, wow, what great defense is that one. Well, in the third quarter, it's 55-34 the score, and the Mansfield Lions are up by 21 here in Class 2 District 10. This is round number 1. We'll have 2 more games after this. Number 2 Hartville and number 7 Durham, which, by the way, number 2 Hartville is number 2 in Class 2 as of today. So that'll be a fun game to watch. And then number 3 Bakersfield and number 6 Fordland. Your boy Andrew Ekman will be on the mic calling that one, so we can't wait to have him on.
Excited about all this. I really am. I mean, I've been hearing so much about this district and how tough it is. You know, Bakersfield in another district may be a 1, or at least arguably a 2. Mansfield, it blows my mind that there's a tournament right now in Class 2 where Mansfield is a 4 seed. I haven't seen them all year. That's my fault. I've been in Arkansas, but holy hay bells, this team can ball now. We got Christian Crisp. Get up here, young man. Get up here on the camera. This young man's keeping stats for us here, and in the third quarter, here's what he's got. Gainesville, this is a big – this tells you the story of the third quarter right here. Good job, Christian. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turnovers for Gainesville in the third. Listen, that's tough in a half, but in a quarter, that's almost impossible to overcome. That's a big factor there, 9 turnovers. And then Gainesville did get a 3-point shot. Mansfield had 2 of them. We appreciate you, Christian, for getting those in for us, and we'll try to get our cameraman back up there as we're missing some of the action. We apologize. 8-minute quarters here in the state of Missouri, and we'll have 8 minutes to settle this one.
That one last touch by Mansfield, it looked like. It'll be Gainesville basketball. Yeah, like Andy said, the turnovers have been an issue for Gainesville in this game, and it has really come back to bite them as they are down 21, and I would bet anything that almost all of those points have come off of turnovers. I feel like if you get rid of those turnovers, this might be a 2, 3, 4, 5 point ball game.
Sure.
Not to discredit the Mansfield Lions, as that shot is good from number 25, Grant Leaker. Not to discredit the Mansfield Lions and their wonderful ball team, but it's just been the turnovers that's been really causing the Gainesville Bulldogs to be down this big.
And we didn't keep them in the first quarter, but I wish we had. Christian wasn't quite here yet, but I wish we had, because they had to have had at least 7, 8, maybe 9 or 10. You start adding that up, you think, maybe 23, 24 turnovers in a game, and we still got 7 minutes to go. Let's say they only score on, 3/4 of those or a half of them. It's a completely different ball game right now.
Absolutely. They've still got time, though. They're only down by 19 with 7.5. There is another turnover, and that shot up is good. So that is Malachi Usury, a 5'8 junior. With
Malachi, baby, hits the circle button, keeps his composure, though, the soft touch, and it lands.
Malachi, a cross-country runner. Alton and Mansfield kind of rivaled there for a little bit in cross-country, so recognize that name for sure. That one rebounded by Mansfield, and, man, this is really tough for the Bulldogs. They are running out of time. They have to get a stop here. They have to really play aggressive on defense. Not foul, because they can't get into foul trouble, but they have to really press these Mansfield Lions, as that shot up is blocked, and he heard what I was saying because he decided to block. That was Grant Leaker with the block, and it'll still be Mansfield basketball.
I'm going to tell you what, Owen Danley and Grant Leaker have been very aggressive in this quarter for Gainesville. I love no quit, no flinching in these guys. They are battling until those final zeros are on the board, and I love seeing it. Speaking of, there's Leaker with the basketball.
Inside of Luna, good with 2 points. And we're back to a 19-point game. And Mansfield still in a comfortable lead here. They're going to slow it down just a little bit. That first half, they were rolling, and they have definitely slowed it down in the second half, mainly in this fourth quarter.
A beautiful pass on that backside from Gainesville. That was Leaker about 3/4 court, one-handed, threaded the needle. And then on the other end, great offensive move there. Good take. Couldn't get the finish, but he'll have 2 with the old charity stripe.
So Fisher Croney, a 6'4 sophomore. Now, I can't believe I'm saying that. 6'4 sophomore is at the line to shoot 2, and that foul was on Brandon Fry, a 6'3 sophomore. So some really tall sophomores out on the court, both for Gainesville and for Mansfield.
I don't know what's in the water over here at Mansfield, but my goodness.
Like I said earlier, they are more over. I'd say Mansfield's pretty oversized compared to Gainesville. Looking down on the court. That one no good on the free throw, and Luna gets the rebound, and they're going to call another foul. And
that'll drive Coach crazy there, Ryden. That's almost 90 foot from the basket. He just wouldn't sit down. He's like, I don't even want to talk about it. 90 foot from the basket there, and you're reaching in from the backside. Probably not the brightest thing there. Now, the good news, not really in foul trouble. No one's really had any problems here, at least from a team standpoint. Only the second team foul against Mansfield.
Absolutely. They just got to survive for the next 5 minutes and 50 seconds, and they will move on to play Norwood. That shot up is no good. He gets his own rebound in. No good on the other shot, and that's rebounded by Mansfield.
I'm going to tell you something. 5 minutes is an eternity in basketball, but if Gainesville is going to get back in this game, it's got to start right here on this end. They need about 3 or 4 stops in a row here, an old kill, as they call it, as some coaches would call it. 3 consecutive stops, but you got to rebound to have a shot at that.
Absolutely. Mansfield run the offense here, and Gainesville's getting a little antsy as they're trying to come back. They do not want to go home. He knocked that off of his leg.
I think one of his knee.
There's knee. That's what it looked like. That was knocked off of Dawson Hewitt from Gainesville. It'll be Mansfield basketball.
Hey, listen, Gainesville's MO, it looks like, is playing man-to-man defense, and some people at home, you might say, well, why don't they go to a zone, do something different? Here's the thing. Mansfield's been knocking down the three-point shot. Man, you can't just let them have those easy. And it's their MO. That's probably what they've done most of the year. I like it. Stick with it. That's what a gritty team does, play man-to-man defense.
So 21 finding an opening.
Wow.
He is blocked. And they wind up saving it, and that one's no good on the shot. He goes up for the second chance bucket, and that one's no good. Mansfield continuing to get the rebounds. That's got to be driving Coach crazy if you're Gainesville. Yeah, you got to get the rebound. And that shot is good. And they finally get the points. It's Riley Stidham with 2 points. It's 60-38 the score now. And that shot is good from Gainesville. So it's now a 20-point ball game with 4.5 left to play. And as the clock keeps ticking down, it is certain that Mansfield is really the favorite to win this game now. And you know, you don't want to count anybody out yet, but Mansfield just has really played good all game.
Well, we've seen crazier things happen, but two things have got to happen for Gainesville if they have any shot here to make a huge comeback is, one, you can't turn the ball over, you got to protect it. But number two, you've got to at least hold your own on the glass, and they have not. And they're going to get a timeout right here to talk about some of that as well. And speaking of, while they do that, we're going to take an opportunity to mention our sponsors because without them, we certainly couldn't do this tonight. So take an opportunity real quick to say thank you to everyone that jumped on board. This was kind of last minute. Kind of got the approval last minute, so I know that's not easy. And we kind of put you guys to the test. I lost my little cover there. I don't know where it went, but we'll figure that out later. Asher & Co., Salon Golden, thank you. April Gray Shelter Insurance out of Mansfield right here, thank you. E-Communications, we appreciate you. LGR's Land Management Services, thank y'all so much. Douglas Hawkins Shelter Insurance out of Gainesville, thank you guys. Mill Country Title, we appreciate you. Wagoners Heating and Cooling, you guys rock. Williams Meat Company, appreciate y'all. Nicholson Farms, Chadwell Auctions, Shannon Heating and Cooling, Four Corners Quartet, thank all of y'all. We're from Corning, Arkansas. Not very few people over even know us. For y'all to jump on board last minute like that, thank you. Gracias. I don't know how else to say it.
Grazie in Italian.
Okay, grazie. Thank you. That was very good. Man, look at you, man. That was impressive. Seriously, thank you guys because we couldn't do it without you guys. It was a 2.5 hour drive for me to get here after work. I had to leave work early, so we're just happy to even be here. We love postseason basketball. There's nothing like it. And we're excited to bring it to you live. And I appreciate Ryan. It's been a great play-by-play guy so far for us.
Appreciate the opportunity. 4 left to play. 20-point lead for the Lions. And Gainesville trying to come back here, and that one's no good on the shot. He gets the rebound. That one's no good, and a foul. And that'll send Avery Rodriguez to the line to shoot 2. We'll see who that foul was on from Mansfield. That foul was on number 25, Riley Stidham, for the Mansfield Lions.
Man, we were trying to see if there's any scores from earlier in the year from Mansfield and Norwood, but I don't think they played, Ryden, at least not that we can tell.
Which is interesting because they're Summit Conference rivals, so you wouldn't think they would have played together. But
wow, Norwood and Mansfield?
Yeah,
wow.
They're both in the same conference, so I don't know.
That's really strange. Yeah, you would have definitely thought that. Man, I wonder if Andrew's looking in the right place. Kind of like our cameraman right now.
Come on, Andrew. Mansfield still up by 20 as Rodriguez could not get the free throws. And talk about 2 more points. That's Blake Henry with 2 more.
Man, on the defensive side down there, down low, there's nothing. When they get the ball that deep in the paint, there's nothing you can do. You either foul or hope to goodness they miss a bunny, and neither one happened there.
3.5 left to play. 62-40. Mansfield up by 22 points here in the round 1 of Class 2 District 10. Inside to Luna. Luna's going to go up the shot. And that one's no good. And it's rebounded by Blake Henry.
Man, Luna, credit this kid. They're down 22 on the road with 3 minutes to go. This kid is got down really low, great positioning, went up strong. It just went in and went halfway down and came out. And then he battled. I mean, Pete Rose style dove on the floor. 42 in black. I'd take 10 of you on any team any day, I promise you. Love it.
It is likely we will be seeing this Mansfield team playing number 1 Norwood on Wednesday, February 26th at 6 p.m. only here on Misha TV with Redline Corning Sports Report, Redline Media. It's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a great tournament. We've got 2 more games after this, so
yeah,
stick around for those.
Yeah, and by the way, just so y'all, if you don't know how this works, now I know we've been gone from Missouri for a few years, so we're kind of relearning it, but we don't get the continuous stream. We have to cut this stream and then start a completely new stream, and it's the same story, same song and dance. You have to go to Misha TV's platforms, whether it's on your app or whether it's on a website, whatever, and you have to pay that money to watch the game. And I apologize that that's nothing to do with us. We have zero control over that. We've never once charged a school or a fan a penny to watch these kids. We are salesmen by trade, so I've always went after sponsors, but we don't get a choice in this one. But we respect it. We're just thankful they allow us to stream these.
So 24-point lead now for the Mansfield Lions. 2 left to play. And I guess now it's just kind of waiting for the inevitable. These Gainesville Bulldogs had a tough time this game with the turnovers as that one's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Mansfield basketball still. These Gainesville Bulldogs had a lot of trouble with the turnovers. 9 turnovers in the third quarter, just alone the third quarter, 9 turnovers. And I don't know how many it was the whole game, but I have to assume it was at least 20 turnovers. It has been a nightmare for these Gainesville Bulldogs, and not the way you want to end your season. However, they did play pretty good in that first quarter. I will say that first quarter was pretty close for a little bit. That shot from 3 is no good, and it's rebounded. No rebound, last touch by Gainesville. And I thought they said that was last touch by Luna, but so we're getting word that Norwood and Mansfield were supposed to play last week, but they had to cancel due to the weather. So that makes sense on to why there was no game between Mansfield and Norwood. They are Summit Conference rivals, so definitely interesting. So this Wednesday will be the first matchup these teams have against each other all season. That shot from 3 is no good, and it's rebounded by Gainesville. They're double teaming him, and we've got 1:24 left to play in this fourth quarter. That one's stolen again by Mansfield, and they are just putting the smackdown on him now. He gets 2 more points, and a timeout is called. No, sorry, that's just going to be some sub-ins. 1:15 left to play, 66-40 the score. And boy, it has been rough for these Gainesville Bulldogs. Not the way you want to end their season, but the Mansfield Lions will move on to the next round against Norwood on Wednesday. It has been a great game for these fellas. I mean, they have played really well, very aggressive. I am surprised they are the 4 seed. I really am. But this is just a really stacked district, and that's going to be a foul called. That'll send number 24, Dawson Hewitt, to the line. Or, I'm sorry, that'll send Hunter Luna to the line. That foul was on number 12, Riley Pearson of Mansfield, with 1 minute left to play in this ball game. It is 66-43 our score.
With exactly 1 minute left to go. Mansfield Lions still in the lead.
Our next game will be number 2 Hartville versus number 7 Dora. That'll be a fun matchup. Hartville is number 2 ranked in Class 2 right now, so that'll be a tough matchup for these Dora Falcons. That one blocked, and they're going to call a foul, and that'll send Riley Pearson to the line. So he gets a foul on the other drive, and then he draws the foul on this one. So a little bit of a trade-off there, and he's going to try to extend this lead for the Mansfield Lions. They're already up by 23. He makes the first free throw. So a great win for these Mansfield Lions, getting a win in front of the home crowd tonight. It is pretty full, but not quite full capacity. Maybe for these next couple games, we'll have some more fans showing up. But as always, we appreciate you tuning into our stream here on Redline Media through Misha TV. That shot is no good from Gainesville, and it's rebounded by Mansfield. Mansfield going to run some clock here. They're going to try to play keep away for the next 20 seconds as that one almost stolen. And Pearson, in the few minutes he's played in this fourth quarter, he has been really, really solid as he dives on the floor for that one. It'll be Gainesville basketball, 15 left to play. That shot is good. That is Grant Leaker with 2 points. It's 67-45, the score. And that is going to do it here in round one of Class 2 District 10. The final score, 67-45. The Mansfield Lions will move on to face Norwood on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Gainesville will unfortunately go home. And what a game it has been. Gainesville with a lot of turnovers. We're going to get a final number. Let's see, it looks like there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 turnovers in that second half. Only 6 turnovers in the fourth quarter, so a lot of turnovers for the Gainesville Bulldogs, and that is really what killed them tonight. So, but Mansfield comes away with the win, and they will move on to the next round. Coming up, we'll have Hartville versus Dora. Remember, folks, you'll have to go to the other stream. It's a separate stream to watch those games, but we appreciate all your support.
And y'all see that stream up in about a minute, and we'll see y'all back then.